In this video, we're going to import Google Search Console data into Airtable. The first thing you need to do is go to the Airtable app marketplace and install the free data fetcher app. Once you've done that, you'll need to sign up for a free data fetcher account or sign into your existing account. Then click on Create Your First Request, and for Application, select Google Search Console. Then click on New Google Search Console Connection. This is where we authorize data fetcher in Google Search Console. Select the account you want to use. And on the next screen, make sure you click View Search Console Data for your verified sites. If you don't select this checkbox, it's not going to work. And then click Continue. So you should be back in Data Fetcher with that connection created. And then at the top, select the name input and add something like Fetch GSK metrics. This is the name of the request when we save it. And then click Save and Continue. Then select the site you want to pull in data for. I'm going to use this domain property here and the date range that you want to pull in data for. So there's a 2-day delay on the metrics that are available in Google Search Console. So I'm going to select the data for last month. And then you can select the split by field. So at the moment, what we're going to get is totals for the whole of last month, but I want to create different records rather than just one record. So I want to split that data by the different date. So you could also split it by multiple things, or you could split it by, instead of date, you could use query or page, device or country. But I'm going to use date. You can also add filters. So for example, you could select only certain pages in your site, only certain queries or different countries. I'm going to leave that off for now. Then select the output table you want to pull in data to. By default, it'll just be the current table. Then click Save and Run. So that's going to connect to Google Search Console and show you the available fields. So we can see we've got the date here, which each row is split by, and then we've got the different fields. And for each field, you can either map it to an existing field or create a new field, and you can set the field type. So I'm going to keep all the defaults of a new field for all of them, and then use a date field and some number fields, as well as a percentage field for the click-through rate. So we can scroll down and see that we've got all the data for last month. And then once you're happy with that, click Save and Run. And it's going to run the request again and import the data from Google Search Console to Airtable. You can toggle this to not show this message in future, or you can leave it off and then click Show Output Table to show the data pulled into Airtable. So finally, we can set this up to run automatically by upgrading to a paid data fetcher account and then enabling Schedule this request. And I'm going to run it once a month. And to get around that 2-day delay of the reporting data not being available for 2 days, I'm going to run it on the 3rd so that it pulls in last month's data on the 3rd of the next month. So once I've done that, I'll click Save, and Data Fetcher is then going to automatically pull in that Google Search Console data into Airtable once a month.